All right, welcome everybody to our Surviving Summer class. So we are live here at the Exchange in Waukee. I'm thrilled to be doing this with some of my friends on Zoom as well. So thank you for joining us. And hopefully you are enjoying your summer. It's August. Feels like August here in Iowa. It is July 6th. It's July 6th. I'm just making up dates, you know that. But it has been like 100 degrees here the last few days and so muggy and so humid, right? And today was such a nicer day. I was so surprised because we had rain. So, and it sounds like we'll have rain the next few days too. So anyway, we've been surviving. Hopefully you all have been surviving as well. And we're going to talk about some Young Living products that can help you survive, as well as some recipes that will include Young Living products and then some other just normal products that you might have in your pantry or your refrigerator, and just some fun things, ways that you can incorporate Young Living into your lifestyle. So we are, we're diving in. And hopefully you all know that what sets Young Living apart. But I'm going to tell you again, just as a reminder, if you don't know, this might be brand new to you, but there really are dozens of brands to choose from when it comes to health and wellness products. There are, well, really hundreds of brands right now. And most of them will all say that they are the best. And oftentimes they compare themselves to other companies, right? And so I always pay attention to the company that they compare themselves to, or say, I'm not like whatever company, because if you truly are the best and you know what you have, you don't have to compare yourself to anybody else, and you don't have to put yourself down or your company, other companies down, because you know that your company, your products stand for the best. So Young Living is set apart though, and it's in our Seed to Seal promise. That's really what sets us apart. And it's one of the things that makes me most confident and comfortable in using our products, is that I can trust them, that really, truly only the best is in this bottle, right? So you don't find this guarantee and peace of mind with any other company. And what makes Young Living the best is we have plant material that's grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms that we could visit, including our partner farms we could visit, which is pretty much unheard of. We even tell people where those partner farms are or where our corporate farms are, and we don't keep it a secret. So that's a huge thing. We have sustainable farming and sourcing practices, providing the purest oil. They take great care to preserve and protect natural resources, including hand weeding the fields. They use zero use of pesticides. They even figured out that sheep will eat the weeds around the lavender plants. And I love that, because the sheep don't eat the lavender, but they'll eat the weeds, and they clean up the fields for them. And then, what comes out of sheep after they eat, that's just the fertilizer that it's added onto it. So we have oils that retain all their natural constituents and therapeutic properties. They use the use of food grade distillers with state-of-the-art design and distillation methods. We have distill with low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals. They know exactly how long, what temperature to distill at. And they've actually written the library of distillation, Young Living has. And we have such a vast amount of knowledge that other companies would just dream of getting. So, they have rigorous testing on every batch by internal labs and third-party facilities, and oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of the production in order to meet and exceed industry safety and purity standards. And the best part is that if the oils or products do not meet the high standards of Seed to Seal, they're rejected, and they won't be bottled as Young Living products. And we have had multiple times where they've gotten products in and they have not tested, and they literally send them back to the company. And Young Living is out of those products for a while until we can, until the next season, or we can find another supplier. And if that doesn't tell you that purity matters, I don't really know what else would, because why would a company willingly be out of stock of something, if they didn't have to? But that truly means they'd rather hold up our standards than sell something inferior. So that's important to me. Okay, so it's swimsuit season. How many of you love wearing swimsuits? Do you love wearing a swimsuit, Donna? Donna's like, what? She says no, though. Okay. Okay. So most of us probably are not big swimsuit lovers. Reagan, are you? Reagan's 19, 18. She even says no. Okay. So who created swimsuits, first of all? Like what kind of torture device is this for us? Good grief. Okay. That's a whole nother subject, evidently. But let's get on to this. So we need to prepare our legs and our underarms with the Mira shave oil. So how many of you guys have used Mira? Okay. So do you? All right, well, you should get up here. Jen, come over here and talk about this. I'll talk about it, and then you share your story, because I honestly don't use it. So this is, but you know what? We have 600 products. I can't use them all, right? But all right, this is a luxurious addition to your self-care routine. So Mira Shave Oil is formulated with a rich blend of essential oils, emollients, and botanical ingredients. It has exotic baobab, meadow foam, and avocado oil that works together with Young Living's exclusive Mira essential oil blend to reduce razor drag, bumps, and nicks. And you can use it to shave with or after you've shaved to keep things nice and happy. So do you want to come up here and share? Jen's going to share her little story.
So I don't know, I use it to shave. You don't need much, you know, but it just really moisturizes your legs, and it smells amazing. So what'd you say, Scott?
It makes them feel.
Yes, yeah,
So you have to add water to it. You put a little pump in your hand.
yeah. I just you know, like rub my hands together and put it on my legs. So yeah.
Okay, so you don't need water.
Well, and you have water from being in the shower, so your legs are
You don't have
wet,
to add
but I
water.
don't necessarily add.
Well, no, I'm treated. I'm gonna have to wear it or use it. Okay. I just always forget. Oh, and Skyla says you don't need lotion. So there's a plus, right? But if you do need lotion, I've got some ideas for that too. Well, and actually, we can kind of talk about that next, because here's one idea for a lotion is Cellulite Magic. And I don't know about you girls, or guys, if guys are watching this, but this is a massage oil actually, but this is goodness to help with those areas of cellulite, right? So that's really what it was created for. It tones and nourishes the skin with pure vegetable oils, vitamin E, and the best essential oils on the planet, Young Living's. It has grapefruit oil to improve the appearance of skin texture, and juniper oil helps to cleanse. So juniper will actually pull things out of your pores, and it helps the liver to filter it better. Okay. So this one, mine actually has, I've added cypress oil to it. So if you were involved in our lymphatic challenge a month ago, they talked about adding cypress to this. You can also add ledum. There's it's called, can I say this? I think the petrochemical weight loss cleanse, and the petrochemical cleanse. And so I did this years and years and years ago. So this has been around for a long time, but basically you add 10 drops of ledum into this. And then I actually got lazy, and so I just poured my whole bottle of Citrus Fresh into it. And now we use cypress, right? But you can use both. And you pump this, and then I put a few pumps in my hands, and then I'd rub it on the areas of cellulite, right? The areas that just, no matter how much you work out, you still have. And doing this every day, you could do it in the morning and at night if you want, and then taking 20 drops of grapefruit and grapefruit vitality and a capsule every night. And that helps to release. And so the grapefruit, and you want to do it at night because it's photosensitive. And so you want to be able to sleep, you know, or be inside. But the grapefruit helps your cells release the toxins and the fat, and it cleanses. And then this helps with it helps the actual cellulite release the fat and the petrochemicals. Of grapefruit, 20. So you basically fill up a capsule and swallow it every night, okay? Easy way to release and to tone up. Now, another easy way, none of these are overnight things, okay? So you need to understand it's going to take time to do this. But you guys, Luscious Lemon Lotion. Have you been using this? Holy cow, this stuff is truly amazing. Again, for those areas that you want to tone up and firm up. It's photosensitive again because it's got citrus oils in it. I mean, the name tells you lemon, right? But it has a lot of other ones. But I have been using this every morning after my shower. And my thighs have always been one of those areas that I've never been very happy with, you know, because it's like, but my thighs now, I'm like, they don't look so bad. Like I could wear shorts. I've been wearing shorts this year, in part because I'm hot, but Maybe because I've just gotten over myself, but I'm actually comfortable wearing shorts this year. And I think that this is a big part of that. So I've been using this for probably about 9 months, most of the time, most days. But this is, so it's not, again, not an overnight success, but there is huge potential in this, in clearing up those just areas that you're not real happy with. So if you guys try this, you want to try it? Okay. I don't add anything to that lotion. I just use the lotion and I rub it all over, right? And and I'll use an extra pump if I'm working on my stomach or my hips or wherever my other areas are. Okay. All right. So Luscious Lemon lotion. That's a great one. Okay. And then one more who we want to mention is the coconut lime body butter. Do you use this one?
Love that one.
Sandy loves this one. Well, maybe you could share a story then, but let me tell you about it first. So this is fragrance with the natural scent of coconut oil. It has coconut oil in it and lime essential oils to create a warm tropical aroma every time you apply it. It nourishes and smooths skin with 2 fruit seed butters. So mango and cacao butter. I think they just make up these words sometimes. Which contains fatty acids that help skin maintain a youthful appearance. So we all like the thought of that, right? It's a youthful appearance, not the made up words. This is made without parabens, petrochemicals, colorants, or animal-derived ingredients. It's vegan, and it's filled with skin-loving ingredients. So you will walk out that door feeling exotic, confident, and comfortable. But remember, again, it does contain lime essential oil, which is sun sensitive. So be mindful when you're putting it on your body that if you're going to go lay out, not the best thing, okay? Because we want to protect our skin, right? Which we will talk about in just a second. So it looks like that. It melts in your hand, really luxurious and soft. So Sandy, tell us why you love it.
Let's see. I have, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have really dry skin. And I use that body butter. And then there's one that comes out at Christmas time with the scrub. And I love it as well. So anytime I can get a body butter, I'm a happy girl.
Yeah. And I love that these don't have other ingredients in it. I mean, I stumble over that cacao or whatever butter because I just don't know how to say it. But it's not all the, words that are this long that I have really no clue what to say. So yeah, it's just from, Skyla says it's just from some Amazon jungle that we don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about sun because there's a lot of sun going on right now. And we were at the pool on Saturday and got really fried. And I will tell you, I paid for it. But you can't tell it now other than that I'm just a little itchy. Because we have products, right, that will prevent sunburn and then that also will help you in recovering from that. So exposure to sunlight is good for our soul and our health. We need sun. And when our skin is exposed to sunlight, it makes vitamin D from cholesterol. Did you know that? It comes from your cholesterol. This vitamin plays an important role in our immune system, so it can be hugely beneficial. But overexposure, we all know, leads to burned skin, wrinkles, eye injuries, and even skin cancer. So the first thing that I do, this is Nixia Red in here. And actually it's Nixia Red and Nitro. And then I just add water to it to make it more. You guys, this, first of all, it's my first defense against the sun and as well as with my immune system and just my overall health, because this is amazing just to help. It gives you antioxidants, which is going to protect your cells, right? And it's going to help your skin adjust to the sunshine. But we also have a Mineral Essence sunscreen or mineral sunscreen. This one is SPF 50. We do still have, I think, the SPF 10, but it's limited supply. So if you want that, you need to get it quickly. But this is a natural broad spectrum sunscreen. It's chemical free, and it makes it a great alternative for kids and adults. The dermatologist reviewed product is formulated to easily smooth on skin without leaving a white residue. So it smooths right into your skin. And we can enjoy the outdoors worry-free with up to 80 minutes of water and sweat resistant lotion. It's reef safe, which is amazing. And I think it's one of the only sunscreens that's actually reef safe, which means it doesn't kill the fish and the living creatures in the oceans and the lakes. It's made with non-nano zinc oxide, and you guys use it? Anybody use it? Yeah. Obviously, I don't very often, so. Okay. So, but when you use it, you don't get sunburn. And Sandy, do you want to share a story with yours?
Yeah, it's the after sun spray that I was going to tell the story about.
Hold on, I'm
Sorry.
getting-
Sorry
I'm
about
getting
that.
That's actually next. This was
Yay.
a godsend for me this weekend and for my husband. So if we forget our sunscreen or are just too lazy to put it on, right? And your skin gets a little toasty, then we still don't have to fret. The Lavaderm After Sun Spray is here to help refresh and recover. And I love this. It's naturally derived, offers temporary relief from the pain and itching of minor burns, minor cuts, sunburns, scrapes, insect bites, and minor skin irritations. So your family can keep playing all day. Again, dermatologist tested, it's hypoallergenic. It soothes, cools, and provides immediate relief to the skin. It moisturizes. When my legs got fried in the pool, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was hot and it hurt, right? And so I just kept spraying. Actually, my sprayer didn't even work. So I just undid it and I just started smearing it on my skin, right? So, and even here, and you'll see that it kind of is white at first and then it just blends right in. But you guys, this was the best cooling ever that I probably have experienced. And I was doing it frequently, especially on Saturday after I got sunburned. I will tell you also, though, I had some kind of a big fly bite and it got all weepy and pussy and it was, it was bad. And this stuff took the itch away and helped to heal it as well. So this is amazing for both. Sandy, tell us your story.
So my niece and her husband were out on the lake and didn't use sun protection, and they don't easily burn. They came back burnt. I mean, they were crispy critters, and I happened to have that with me and put it on and left them the bottle, and the next day they were tan when they got up. I mean, it completely took the fire out. I couldn't believe it.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and you can leave it in the fridge for sure. Going back, you do not ingest Cellulite Magic. You ingest the Grapefruit Vitality in capsules, Jules. So Cellulite Magic goes on the skin. Yeah, I just happened to see this. Okay, another great option for burns or for skin issues, itching, anything like that is Lavaderm Cooling Mist. So this is basically aloe vera and lavender. I think it might have a couple other things in it too, but this is also amazing. This is what my husband was using. It stayed redder than I did with the after sun spray. So, but you know what works for one person may not work as well for the other. So to make sure that it's always nice to have them both on hand. Okay, so if you want to whip up your own after sun spray, I'm going to give you a recipe. It's not in the handout. I forgot to put this one in there, but you can do in a 4-ounce spray bottle. So about this size that you can get on Amazon or from your local store. It's 1/2 cup of witch hazel, 2 tablespoons of pure aloe vera gel. Okay, so gel, not juice. Make sure there's a difference. Gel's clumpy. And then 10 drops of lavender and peppermint. So you add those. I know it does sound good, doesn't it? And you would think, oh, peppermint, that's going to sting, but peppermint is so cooling. So that's why it's so powerful. So 1/2 cup witch hazel, 2 tablespoons pure aloe vera gel, 10 drops lavender, 10 drops peppermint in a 4-ounce spray bottle. Shake it well, and then you can apply it generously to your skin. So that would be, if you don't have the Lavaderm or the after sun spray, that would be another great option. Witch hazel. Okay, so how many of you are experiencing bugs around where you live? Or maybe you go to the lake, right? Or to the camp. We have bug spray. Actually, it's insect repellent. 100% DEET-free, plant-based formula right here. So this is a great option. Has pure sesame oil and a carefully selected blend of essential oils traditionally used for their bug repellent properties. And it's 99% of the ingredients, active ingredients in this formula. You might say, well, what's the other 1%? It must be something bad, right? Well, if you consider vitamin E bad, then you're right. But most of us would say that's a good thing, right? So this means you can use it for your entire family and not worry about the synthetic chemicals used in many traditional repellents. And you'll also love the citrusy aroma and smooth, non-greasy, non-sticky application. So this is actually a liquid. And honestly, what I like to do is put it in these little spray bottles that I get from Amazon. Okay, it's just, this is a spray bottle. I take the label off of one of these containers. I think they come in, I don't know, 2 or 3 packs. And there's bigger ones too, but I like this because then we can just spray it on and I don't feel like I waste as much when I'm trying to dab, right? And spray it on my clothes if I need to. But we also have wipes. Have you guys experienced the wipes before or seen them? You guys all had them before? Okay. So these are really convenient single serving packets, but you can use them for more than one person or animal. And you just unfold it. So these are really simple to throw in your bag, your purse, whatever, take on the go with you. And you just literally wipe it on you. You can also wipe it right on your pets to help them stay bug-free. And that really works for, think about any kind of bugs that like your pets. With applying to animals, use common sense just like you would with your kids. So you avoid contact with eyes, nose, mouth, and open wounds. Wouldn't we do that with our kids? Treat them the same. Due to state regulations, these aren't available for purchase in all states. So just make sure that you're aware of that. But you guys, there are always ways to get around that. If you want something, you have a friend, I'm sure, in another state. So make your own bug spray. Again, this is a recipe. Again, it's not on the list, but I'll give it to you. So a 4-ounce spray bottle. You're going to put 2 ounces of witch hazel and 2 ounces of distilled water. And then 20 drops of each of these oils. Okay, you ready? Donna's scribbling, I'm waiting. Okay, so 20 drops of thieves, lemon, rosemary, and citronella. Okay, so if you wanted to make it in a 1-ounce spray bottle, you would use 5 drops of each, right? Half and half of the witch hazel and distilled water, and 5 drops of each of those. And then just shake it before each use. You want to remember to shake because the oil and the water will separate. So you just make sure you shake it up well. Okay. So let's talk about snacks. Did you know Young Living has snacks? Hopefully those of us, at least local, we all know they have snacks, and I have some. I know these, I don't have to open them here because everybody here's tried them. Yay. But hopefully you guys have experienced them as well. So first up is this little gem. So Ningxia Zing. Okay. If you like carbonated beverages, you will love Ningxia Zing. So this is a great substitute for sugar-filled sodas and energy drinks. And that truly is the best thing. A lot of people like to add it to their Ningxia Nitro, and then they add Zing over ice, and they enjoy it that way. This is it has the whole fruit wolfberry puree that's found in our Ningxia Red. And then they have sparkling water, pear and blackberry juice, and a hint of lime and black pepper essential oils for a dynamic, unique taste. So it has natural flavors and sweeteners, white tea extract, and added vitamins. So this delivers 35 milligrams of naturally occurring caffeine and only 35 calories per can. So it's a great sweet, guilt-free boost for your summer days. Now, when you get this, I just want to give you a little heads up. You need to gently flip it over once or twice just to mix those essential oils into the liquid, and then pop the can and drink it or pour it into your container. Okay. All right. We also have dried wolfberries. Hopefully you've tried these. These are great for granola or for the for your oatmeal, for a quick snack. Let's see, great for the beach and the pool, just when you're out laying around. So they will float well because they'll reconstitute. I would not eat them after they reconstitute in the pool, but yes, they're good in the tea or your drink. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't eat them. All right, so these have polyphenols and polysaccharides, It's a super fruit that's touted around the world for its taste and nutrients. So you can really eat them by the handful. You can toss them in yogurt, salad, smoothies, muffins, pancakes, granola, or however you'd like. It's available in a 16-ounce bag, and it's a great way to just keep the protein with you. And then we also have the protein power bites. Skylar just enjoyed. Right. So these are the protein bites. Oops, they come in a little packet like this. And actually, I'll show you. This it comes in a box of 18, and it's the perfect anytime snack for a healthy lifestyle. They're packed with 6 grams of protein and lots of good for you ingredients like pea, almond, egg white, and grass-fed whey. So they're just a little bar. It's really convenient. They are yummy, and they're blueberry flavor. So they give you the right amount of protein at the absorption rate needed to enhance recovery, help fight muscle fatigue, and fend off cravings to keep you going longer. It's a great option, right? They will, if they get wet, or if they get hot, they will melt. That white chocolate around them will melt a little bit. But if you get them in the pool unopened, they will float. Skylar's razzing here. So, okay. And then of course we have the granola, which is super yummy. I just got some more of this because we were out at home. This is, has no refined sugars, high fructose corn syrup, none of that. Artificial flavors, artificial colors. So instead of including overly processed ingredients, Young Living uses wolfberries, cranberries, cacao nibs, and coconut sugar to make this ancient grain granola. It's a nice mix of grains, nuts, berries, and seeds that provides both simple and complex carbs to keep you going throughout the day. And you can serve this hot or cold, whatever works for you. And you might notice there are even the wolfberries in here as well. And this is truly yummy. I love to add this to my yogurt in the morning. So, and you can have it on ice cream. So on the 15th, if you're local, we're having an ice cream social, and that may be one of the ingredients. I've been thinking about ingredients. So, all right, in your handouts, you have lots of other recipes now that I'm not going to cover, but there are lots of different cookout recipes. So starting with drinks, there's a poolside punch recipe that uses our Ningxia Red or fruit punch. I would really, if you're having a gathering with people, invest in them and yourself and serve Ningxia Red, because that is the best thing you can give them. Plus it's very refreshing, and it'll help bring good antioxidants into their bodies as well. So you can even make that one, the poolside punch. It comes with a shot of vodka if you want, or you can leave the vodka out. Then there's a watermelon spritzer, tropical paradise. There's appetizers, which is super fun. So follow the recipe or the handouts that you received with appetizers. There's some main dish ones.
Popsicle recipes sound really good.
Popsicles for dessert. Yep. And there's ice cream. And then of course there's even recipes to help your kiddos. So maybe they're bored and they need some slime. Yeah, bathtub crayons in here too. Yeah, bathtub crayons. There's slime in here. Lip balm. Lip balm is a great way. Everybody needs lip balm, right? And that's a great gift to give people. Or if you're maybe you're having a bunch of little kids over, your nieces and nephews or grandkids or whatever, make some lip balm and let them flavor them themselves. That would be a great one for cousin camp. Is that what you just said? I have some tubes you can have, but that's easy. We've done that at birthday parties when my kids were little. I would just do the double boiler or 2 pans, and one pan with water and the other pan sitting on top with the beeswax, and I'd melt it and I'd pour it in for them. They'd put in their drops of oil and then they could stir it with a toothpick. Easiest thing ever, but they loved it. They thought it was the best thing ever. So play around with that. There's even a monster spray in there if you have kiddos that are really struggling with, like all the scary things that are happening in the world, or just their imagination. So the whole point of this is that there are lots of Young Living products that we have available to help us, to help our pets, to help our kids, to help our friends, to help, just about anybody in your life. And so what do we do with that? What we need to do is we need to share it. And hopefully you know, if you share this video with somebody, or if you're watching this because it's been shared with you, you know, there are so many options and so many different things that you can use from Young Living to enhance your life. It's not to add another thing to it, but I've replaced so many things from the store through Young Living. And now I have good quality products that are actually beneficial for my body. So, you know, the best way to get started, well, we all want to pay wholesale price, right? Because when I got started, I was not interested in joining a club again, but I understood the whole thing about retail or wholesale, and I was not paying more money for something if I didn't have to. And I think in today's economy too, why would anybody want to pay retail, right? If we didn't have to. So 2 ways to get started to pay wholesale is you place a 100 PV order once a year, and it unlocks your discount, your wholesale discount for 12 months. Or option 2 is put at least one item on a loyalty order, which means that you're willing to invest in yourself every month with at least one thing on your order, and then you'll unlock your discount as well. So you can choose from any of the 600 products available from youngliving.com. So make sure that you check that out. Get with whoever shared this video with you tonight, and tell them what your concerns are, what your you know, what your pain points are if you have them, or what interests you, what intrigues you about things, and then they will help you create a get starting package. Okay. If you're not like, well, I just don't even know where to start, then look at our starter bundles, because we have over 10 starter bundles that are amazing, that cover everything from essential oils to CBD to that Ningxia Red we've been talking about before, that we have a kids scent line. We have a whole line of Thieves products, which is amazing. You know, and just lots of different options that we can make it for you. So thank you for joining me tonight. Get with whoever shared this video with you and let them know what your thoughts are and what you are ready to do next. And then once you become a customer with Young Living with whoever shared this, then you also get us as a community. So we can't wait to welcome you into our community, and we will see you soon.